Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 with the Mamluks. So, I'm just at war with Ajan for now. The plan will be to take the remaining provinces in the Basra node that I need to take from them, which are few, but I want them. Then I have the whole trade node to myself. And of course begin working more on the Persia's stuff, because I'm going to have everything onwards as trade nodes, as trade companies, sorry. The plan will be to convert via the propagate religion stuff. So everything that I put in a trade company will be converted, but just like automatically, as it were, rather than manually. The manual stuff will be this way, and that will be later on. For now my plan is to really go India. And I don't want Muscovy to expand east, but I can't see myself using justified demands for all of this. I could go religious next instead of admin and get him on a religious CB. That is something I could do. I still think I'd rather run admin ideas next. I think that fact is staying and is determinant. So access from the Timurids is one slot. Let's cancel that. And then I won over my relations because of Poland. But I want that. I can call in Poland to this war, but I refuse. There's no need for them. I want 100% of the benefits here. My troops are the ones doing all the work. Except this 35k out to the side here doing absolutely nothing. Don't know why they were out there. I think it's because they had units on Yambu Alba, but I never actually moved the stack beyond that. Nope, I'm not including you, Poland. You're a defensive alliance to stop a coalition. You're not an offensive alliance to help me with wars. That's not what we're here for. I could put them as a non-offensive alliance, but then you gain like no natural favours. I'd rather just let it tick up. So Afghanistan, I'll be taking you later, but for now, money, village capital's nice. Transfer war reps. No. Do I have to siege more of your provinces? I think I have to siege more of their provinces. Unlucky Bulgaria, you got caught. But Nagai will be out and I will take your place. So I'll wait for the units to actually move away from Nagai to do it. Just so there's no access problems. Georgian separatists in Altu, I couldn't care less. At the end of the day, if the Georgian peasants, particulars, were to revolt, what would they do? Go to Georgia? They're not exactly independent now, are they? Well, let's go take them out anyway. Someone needs to. And you know what? Let's just peace out Nagai, actually. I was going to wait, but I can always use provinces down here. Or back into my own land, one of the two. Fulfills the same purpose. War reps. Nope. Money. I probably don't need war reps from a 4-province minor anyway. No biggie. So yeah, Castile are currently in Mauritius. So they're going to hop, skip and jump to Australia before me. Which means I'll probably just be taking Australia from them. But I need to be careful with how I do my colonial nations in this campaign. It will make sense why later. Great, I've got another group of ideas. I wonder what ideas I'll be taking. It could be anything. It could be absolutely anything, but for now, I'll stick on Humanist to try and get that pulse event. Byzantine pretender rebels are doing stuff. Oh no. Oh no, they're pretender rebels. And I forgot to look at the legalism slider before I pressed that event. That's a shame. Oh well, 2 less corruption. So if I wanted to build the Suez Canal right now, I'd need 30 loans, really, at the moment. Sheesh. I want it early, but I'm not quite willing to do quite that yet. I'd rather just stockpile money and do it. Even though I've been too busy trying to build like trade company investments. So I don't know how I'm going to get the 20k early other than just sheer do not spend this money willpower determination. Which is totally plausible. It sucks that you lose the stability when you form Egypt. But it is what it is. Also, you will notice that for Breadbasket of the World achievement, I actually have the modifier for was Mamluks. You either need to be Mamluks or was Mamluks. So I can form Egypt and still keep the thing. So that's good. Oh, I didn't have a thing equipped. Let's go land maintenance for now. And I might want to grab... Is this half price? I think this guy's half price. Or such. Let's get an extra point regardless. And if an event pops by to give me a half price level 3, even better. I know I could promote the current guy, but I want to make sure that the event definitely says this person is 50% cheaper to employ. Otherwise I'll just be pulling some weird shenanigans. Right, let's go defend Qom. And everyone else is out of the war. Once I remove Afghanistan, that is. Money, pillage capital, trade power, war reps. Perfect. Thanks for the money. That puts me 1/40th, otherwise known as 2.5% towards the Suez Canal. I'm really quite tempted to just save up the money. I'm quite curious as to how France are getting on though. France probably have more troops than me now, yeah? Not quite. But they're getting there. Admin defensive exploration. So there'll be a French... I imagine it'll be French Florida. Actually. Let's also grab manpower and some professionalism. That's right, I completed a mission before, didn't I? That said, whenever I use that button it gives me professionalism now as well. Architecture in Safavid, Persia. Yeah, I'll be taking just everything of the west side of Ajam and just move down. So the 100% that'll be left will be somewhere around like in here. Because as mentioned, I want to finish off Basra and then just grab whatever I can. Is there anyone else who I can share institution with? Offer knowledge sharing. Poland. Buckets of ducats. Okay, so Ajam are probably going to try and put all their units together. And it's not going to be enough really to win, but it's enough to probably save the stack wipe. It's what I imagine. For the reason for their reinforcement. They've got a lot more morale than I have. Why is that? Don't they have defensive? Yeah, they've got 2 defensive though. which does indeed give them morale of armies plus 15%. That's why. That will do it. Do I stack wipe? Yes! Just about got there before the tick of the month. Good stuff. I'm actually not too fussed about being Defender of the Faith yet. I will want to be Defender of the Faith, but not quite yet. Then let's have a look here. National focus is set to military. No. Not really. It needs to be on admin. Let's give Baghdad a mosque. I'm still saving up for 20k, don't worry. Well, I'm trying to, but let's fulfill the mission. Besides, it's in the Basra node. So I'd also want to give it a marketplace, I suppose. So let's have a look at what's reasonable from a jam. Okay, so this is the Basra node complete. Then, what? Kazvin, Amal, this stuff up here? Oh, I spend a little bit of bird mana with my current peace deal. I chose something that I don't quite have a claim on yet. But that's looking solid. Let's make a couple claims on Shirvan. They're also allied with the Timurids. Okay, so let's go here. Luristan. Nope. Zanjan, I can concentrate development. To Baristan, I can concentrate development. And I might just as well do it in Armenia. There we go. So now it should be slightly cheaper to core some of this. That should be one of the last sets of provinces that I'm going to be taking without the adaptability, I hope. For now, these guys can chill in, say, Thatta, and the other one can go chill in, I don't know, Adana again. Let's maybe work on another subject to integrate, to remove some Liberty Desire. I'm actually thinking Oman, because this is all going to be in the Aden and Hormuz region. With what I have with Sistan, I actually have all but 2 of the provinces for the Hormuzi trade node as well. That's kind of neat. So yeah, annex you. I know I could wait until I had influence ideas, but I'm still 50-50 as to whether or not I'm actually taking influence. So I'd rather just do things the way I'm doing them. I know that's a bit stubborn. Such is life. So now just a claim on Derajat, and then I can fight Mewar for all of the claims. I'm going to ignore the seizing land, I think. Unless are they all happy? Happy, 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 not happy. But high loyalty equilibrium. Interesting. So yeah, I'm going to wait out on that one. Let's not pay loans. Maybe let's do pay loans. No harm in paying off a couple loans to increase my balance and remove some interest. So, Liberty Desire and Subjects minus 5%. Thank you for being benevolent. Let's claim this. Cancel the Shirvani Diplomat. And then when we're in these provinces, let's drill and chill, as it were. I also noticed that my manpower's gone pretty low, so let's start getting some of it back. Do I also need to recruit another general? Not really. Need is a strong word in this case. Also, while I'm integrating command, I'm still earning enough Diplo power to maybe get Diptech 8. Help further with my unbalanced research. Considering overextension is causing a bit of a ripple of a wave with it. Also, let's put everything here in the Basra Charter. And let's begin the Persia Charter. Probably going to hit my gov cap pretty hard here. But hey, I'm gaining more ducats. And yeah, that put me up to basically gov cap now. So it could be a good time just to, like, let everything take its course at the moment. And what did I get? I got sugar. Good. Decent trade good. And Castile are making Spanish Mexico unless they've already got it. Aragon versus Portugal is probably Portugal? Aragonese conquest of Marcel Keber. Okay. Well, unlucky Portugal, you supported the wrong guy, didn't you? Skill issue. So yeah, Georgia's going to hang around for a little bit, but they can just be integrated whenever. They've got Georgian cores though. 2 of them precisely. Shame Muscovy also decided to guarantee Shirvan. Because I'd love to have just fought Shirvan. But what I can do is I could just fight Muscovy. I could just fight Muscovy. Use Poland. Just snake my way around here. Maybe. This province is slaves. I'm just going to take the admin power, to be honest. And what's this? Light onto the world, legalism, and religion change to Sunni. Wow, that's pretty handy. Also, thanks for the next general. 2412. Not bad. Not bad. Definitely better than this guy, who's probably about to finish up, if I'm honest. Given their age. So, let it slide, or just... let's take our chances. There you go. Haha. No rebellions. What do you mean, insurrection? Right. Prestige and legitimacy for ducats. No, I need my ducats. My ducats need me, and I need my ducats. Byzantium's also getting kicked in the teeth by their pretender rebels. I can't pretend to care. And let's see. Tech 8, thank you. Catching back up slowly. Oh man. Castile actually got to Harvey. Damn. I was going to say a second ago, oh, maybe I can island hop, go here first, but no. Damn you, Castile. I will make you regret this later. For now, I'm chilling. So the Knights have no allies. And Austria's still the defender of the Catholic faith. Okay. I'm kind of waiting for a war where France kick in Austria's teeth, honestly. They're equally matched. But France have Castile, so something around here is going to move the needle. Then I can move in one way or another. For now, how long till I can take the last Mawari claim? 35. Okay. I might be attacking Mawar before I finish off. Or rather, not finish off, but take. Before I take adaptability. Yeah, I'm really leaning into this admin first, then religious idea. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way to go. Because this way is going to be trade companies. This way is going to need to be converted. This way will just, as mentioned, I'm just going to use the... this. I'm also starting to get up on my mill tech. Be tech 11 soon. We are currently 8. So they're going to get their teeth kicked in. Poland want ducats? Sorry Poland, I can't actually do that. Recently refused to give ducats for favours. That's okay. And Poland's starting to dislike me. You know what, they're a defensive war anyway. I don't want to give them anything. I know I just said I could use Poland against Muscovy, but... yeah. Trade ducats for soldiers. Sure. Favours for soldiers, not ducats. It would be cool if you could... I mean, you can use ducats for soldiers. It's called Condottieri. I was about to say it'd be cool if you could use such a system, but I was more thinking more literally than that, honestly. Yeah, we'll just take minus prestige there. Just ignore all the other stuff. Jam is going to rise up. Luristan is going to rise up. I do have a third army stack just sitting here ready to be on potential rebel patrol. Maybe we move it. And now we get a new guy. They are 331. Oh boy. The great luck continues. No, wait a second. This is the same as the old guy. It's just that that's a rolling modifier that comes around every now and then. So the question is, do I really want to save up for another 19,000 ducats? Or do I just use this now? To get more knock-on effects sooner? I'm really torn, actually. Then again, once it's built, right? Would give global trade power plus 2% and local trade power of 20. I'm gonna just keep rolling in the money, actually. Let's just see what happens. At this point it's turning into, will I have the attention to keep up with my money? That's what's really going to decide whether or not I upgrade the Suez Canal. Who knows, maybe another recording session I'll come in and just go, why have I got all this money, and just spend it all. We'll see. We'll see with no promises. Also, my lightships went away because... oh, no. Actually, my Explorer went away, so now my lightships can join up with the trade fleet. My truce with the Mamluks is up in 2 years' time. Mara, Shirvan and Gujarat. Shirvan up here. Mara still. And Gujarat, who I will be against at some point soon. Oh wait, I can actually fight Gujarat now if I wanted, so I should have been fabricating here too. Yeah. Oh well, they can join in with the Timurid War and I can work out if I want to co-belligerate them or take any land later. No real problems. And my Mamluks are suffering terribly, so let's... Oh! Hold on. Oh no. Good thing I just thought about that. I need to find a war sharpish to just declare. I need to sort out the guys. Well, let's just do this. Take Kholistan, push, go. We'll wait for the morale, then go in. Phew, I actually forgot about that till just now. And yes, I'm intentionally pushing back my loans. So let's head to Darajat and Chittor. Of course, we're in this chill war. Baglana and Jarkand. Yeah, that's fine. This stack needs to sit in Arvaz and go on Rebel Patrol. Oh no, this stack's moving into a bad attack. Let's give it a month, then move it in. I think I could have still won. Actually, with that stack. Oh well. Let's not take chances, shall we? Only a Sith deals in absolutes, however. Oh well, nothing wrong with the dark side at times. Let's get these rebels sorted. Here we go. Thank you. Lovely stuff. So now I'm going to turn on these Mawaris. I've got enough morale here just to kick it to them, stick it to them, all of it to them. And yeah, my front row is full, yours is not. There are also several techs behind. Unlucky. I'll be taking a bit here without unjustified demands, unfortunately, but is what it is. Let's finish coring too. So yeah, I need to let my estates lose some influence. So I need to be rolling wars for a little while here. So before I peace out Miwa, I need to get the Khorasani war started. Well, I mean, it's Timurid Khorasani war, but you know what I mean. I can't really attack them until... Oh, sorry, I can't peace out these guys until these guys are attacked. I just want to keep everything rolling. I've also got perma-claims on some Timurid lands. But I think I'd just make it a Khorasani, you know, give Sistan back their land war. Then attack Timurids another time for the rest of my claims. Also, Ajam are 112%. And yeah, I've done 3 of my age objectives, but I do not want to enact Golden Age yet. Again, it's going to be a late Golden Age on this one. See, I'm a bit late on the colonising stuff, so I'm probably not going to grab too much around here. But again, I can use the colonies for development if nothing else. I can also revoke the privilege that gave me the colonists in the first place at some stage. Whatever floats my boat. To be honest, I should be getting down to Ethiopia. Get these provinces here, because this is all stuff I can take. In the Terra Incognita there. Alright, let's end this episode here though. We'll pick it up in the next part. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.